Hey guys, welcome to part 8 of Leahaa Chronicles. Now, this is a story that happened in between like the court dates and stuff like that. And somehow my mom got away with this. Everybody will know when I tell you the story that it only makes sense that it was Leahaa. So every Friday, my dad would take me out to eat, and he would go to the bar and he would have drinks. And in this time, we took my dad's motorcycle. So my dad's truck was at home. So only someone who knew our schedule would know we were not home. So we rode to the bar. We got 25-cent tacos. We came, my dad had a few drinks. I played video games. I was really good at games back then, and playing pool and darts. I was really good at that stuff as I grew up. So I was playing games, and, the people were winning me stuffed animals from the claw machine. It was a really good day. And then we get home. And this is in the court papers of what's missing, or the police report, what's missing. So someone broke in our house. They kicked the door in, and we had 2 doors. They kicked both of them in. They took randomly weird things. They took the normal stuff: tools, TV, VCR, stereo, all the normal stuff. But then they went into my room, which is a kid's room, and they stole all of my clothes, all of my stuffed animals, all of my toys, my dad's photo books, randomly crazy things that screams Leahaa. We know it's Leahaa. But they left a whole jar, and I mean, like, it was one of those big jars full of pennies that I kept. Like, I always collected pennies when I found them on the ground. My dad would give me pennies when I was little. Every day, he'd go through his change at the end of the day. He would give me pennies. I'd put it in the jar because he always wanted me to learn to save. So they left my penny jar, though, but took just randomly weird things, like the sheets to my dad's bed, but not the comforter. Just weird things. We know it's Leahaa. Cops get called. My dad tells them it's Leahaa. They go down there, and of course, she's like, "It wasn't me. I have an alibi, blah, blah, blah." And she had a whole house full of people that lived with her that said, "Yeah, it wasn't us." So obviously, they couldn't do anything. They didn't do fingerprints. The cops were kind of crappy back then. And so she gets away with this. Now, I'm going to flash forward just for a second. And sometimes I will do this to reflect. But about 8 years later, that ex-husband, well, he becomes an ex-husband. I'll spoil it for you. Her husband becomes her ex-husband. And 8 years later, brings back my clothes, my stuffed animals, my toys. Not that any of these things were going to fit me or I was interested in, but they do come back. So can't wait for the next Leahaa Chronicles. Have a good day.